What is up, everybody? This is Kyle from the TF Review, here with a video review of Transformers Prime RiD Deluxe Class Wheeljack. Now, this toy is awesome. Can't wait to show him. Thanks. So here we have RiD Wheeljack, and this is his Earth-based mode. For a while I thought this was his Cybertron-based mode until the most recent Transformers Prime episode. They did say that this was in fact his Earth vehicle mode, which is, you know, kind of funky looking when you compare it next to like Bumblebee and Ratchet and all them, but nonetheless, he looks great. And they did a great job on the toy matching the animation model, because it looks spot on. As you can see, he really does scream Wheeljack when you see him. He's got the red, he's got sort of that green color, and then he's got the gray highlight bits. Now, he does come with these two samurai swords, and you can take them. Sorry, I just launched the sword all the way over here. You can take them, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's a peg right there, and there's a hole right there. So you take it, and you just slide it in like, excuse me one moment, please. There we go. So you just slide it in like that, and it should stick. Again, do it to the other side. You take it, you want to slide it in. It is kind of stiff. There you go. And now we have dual-wielding samurai sword Wheeljack. Now, obviously, Wheeljack from the older cartoons is not a super warrior like he is in Transformers Prime. He's more of a mechanic. He's more of a brainiac. But for some reason, this iteration of Wheeljack is very popular, and it's basically the fanboy's dream Wheeljack. Now, he is a tad bit smaller than this Wheeljack, as you can see. Here's a quick size comparison. Like the other Robots in Disguise vehicle, he is smaller, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, a lot of these deluxe toys in the Fall of Cybertron toys and the Transformers Prime toys, they're smaller now, but the engineering in them is first class. And let's take a look at the transformation on Wheeljack. Now, I am going to do this slightly out of order than what Hasbro would suggest, but to transform Wheeljack, what you want to do is you want to take his door parts, right? Take his door parts, and then that will free up, basically, his lower half. And then now we have the upper half right here, we have the lower half right here. We can transform the legs and not have to worry about this being in the way. Now, to transform the legs, just pull them apart like so. Take this bit, flip it to the side. Take this little bitch right here, flip it to the side. And then what we want to do is we want to flip it to the side. You can see right here, this little peg. You just twist it up, flip it around. Do the same on this side. Just twist this piece up. And then now that peg will be snugly up there. And you don't have to worry about that anymore. And then you want to take this front piece right here and lift it up like so. And then lastly, take his feet, spin it around. And then what you want to do is you want to take this front piece right here, fold it forward, take his foot, adjust it, and there we go. Let's do the same on this side. Take this piece, fold it up, twist it to the side, and then lift his foot, and there we have Wheeljack's legs. Now, to transform his upper half, what we gotta do is we just gotta loosen everything up. It's quite tight, and you just gotta loosen it up. There are these side bits. You just pull them out, and these do become his arms. Well, they will become his arms in just a few moments. Get them out of the way. Or we can do his arms right now. Now, to transform his arms, what you want to do is you want to take the side piece, fold it all the way out, and then you'll notice he's got sort of this weird looking windshield kind of sticking off. Get rid of that. Lift it up, flip it around, and then lock it into place. His hand is out, the windshield is hidden, And that's one arm. Again, do the same. Pull it out. Flip it around. Lift this doodad. Flip this baby around. And there we go. I love that snap sound. Whenever you hear snap sound, you know you've done something right. Now this is where you have to start doing things in order, where the transformation does get a little bit confusing. What you're supposed to do now, and then you want to lift this bit right here, so that this little peg can snap into that little hole right there. So do the same to this side, just lift it up, make sure it's fully up in position. And now his head has kind of a weird automorph gimmick. Basically you just lift it up like so, and that will expose his head and make sure everything is aligned so the peg will go into the hole properly. Like so, and we are successful. Lastly, just take these two little wingers, flip them out, and there we have Wheeljack. So here we have Wheeljack in his epic looking robot mode, and as you can see, he is fairly tall. Another good thing about these Transformers Prime figures, despite the fact that their alt modes are smaller, their robot modes are usually about the same size as, you know, a typical deluxe Generations figure or whatnot. In this case, this is actually taller than the Generations figure. For a quick size comparison, here he is next to Generations Wheeljack. And yeah, you can see he is a little bit taller. Granted, this Wheeljack does have these wings that sort of pop up. And overall, it's just a nice size toy. Now, with that aside, this toy also has a lot of really great detail. As you can see, they did match the animation model quite nicely. No robot kibble in back, which is always welcome in my opinion. He does have sort of those typical hollowed out bits in the back, so you don't want to display him facing backwards, but I don't know why you would want to. And if you would like to, you can put his samurai swords just right in his hand. They just slide right in. Well, sometimes they slide right in. Alright, there we go. Yeah, they just slide right in. And I apologize if you can hear some mariachi music. There's a house, and they are having a birthday party, and they are blasting mariachi music. And this Wheeljack just looks great. You can get a lot of very, very cool poses with him. And speaking of articulation, let's take a quick look. His arms are on ball joints, move in and out. He's got sort of a strange elbow joint. It is double jointed in a way, so you can get a good amount of articulation. You can get his arms all the way up there if you would like. Which is nice. No waist swivel. His legs are on ball joints, and his legs do bend at the knee, but they are on a single joint, so they'll only bend this far. And his feet are on ball joints. So it's got just about all the articulation you need to get some really nice poses out of this toy. It would be really nice if there was a way to put his swords on his back that would sort of make him cross like that, or maybe have the hilts facing upwards like that. But as far as I know, there isn't. If you really want to, you can peg him on his side right there. And I guess that looks okay. I'm not a big fan, but that is something you can do to store his swords on his alt mode without having them in his hands. And yeah, I guess that looks alright. I think. I don't know. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Wheeljack. I really like it. So if you're a fan of the Transformers Prime incarnation of Wheeljack, you would definitely want this figure. It's got all the articulation, all the posability, the cool samurai swords, everything you want to be happy with this toy. Plus, it's Wheeljack. Why wouldn't you want Wheeljack? Yeah, so that's it for this review. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at the TF Review, and please subscribe if you would like. And yeah, stay tuned for more Transformers Prime reviews. And I'm closing in on 250 subscribers. I'm only about 35 away. When that comes, I will be doing a contest. So stay tuned. Later, guys.